flight was supposed to have departed. "We've been waiting for 3 hours, 17 minutes. But if you count how long since the Uber dropped me at the airport, it would be 5 hours plus. I suppose the other passengers weren't running away from their homes to avoid a confrontation with their cheating spouse. Okay, likely cheating spouse. Truth is, the hurried way I packed my bags and left home in the early hours of this morning had little to do with punctuality and everything to do with my unwillingness to ask my wife the question that was uppermost in my mind. Are you having an affair? It had taken a lot of willpower to tamp down that question this morning, as Falake stood in her light cotton housecoat, arms akimbo. Her long locks were pulled back from her face, so there was no masking her disapproval as she watched me pack. "You're really doing this?" "Yes," I grunted, and made a show of counting some underpants. "And it doesn't matter that I think it's a bad idea." I placed boxes in my suitcase and responded in what I hoped was a well-crafted, neutral voice. "We've been through this, Falake." "You're not a detective, Philip." She stressed my name in the way she does when she's trying, unsuccessfully, to hold on to her patience. "Your faith inspires and motivates," I reply ruefully. "Don't play that card. No one has shown more faith in you than me." "You reckon now's the time to stop?" "You can't go off to some village to solve a case that's been cold for more than a year and expect me to throw a send-off party." I faced her, finally making eye contact. "I'm not solving anything. I'm investigating why what happened, happened." "How's that not solving a case? Surely you can't understand why something happened without knowing what happened." Had I gone into an explanation of my work as an investigative psychologist, I wouldn't be here waiting on a delayed flight. Despite supporting each other through our respective PhDs, my wife pretends to misunderstand my work when it suits her. "Falake, this is an opportunity to put my skills to use in the real world. A real and dangerous world," she cut in sharply. No doubt traveling to Okriki might be considered dangerous for someone like me, who, until 8 months ago, had spent the better part of his adult life in the States. But it would have been nice if my wife had said instead, "Go, sweets. If anyone can find out what led to the mobbing and burning to death of 3 undergraduates, you're the one. You've got this." "It's a foolhardy scheme, and you know it. I don't know what you're trying to prove." "That I'm more than a 2-bit academic without tenure," I shot back, restraining myself from shouting. "Leaving your family to go investigate multiple murders isn't going to get you tenure," she said, no less strident. "But it'll take my mind off the sad possibility you're cheating on me." Of course, I didn't say this out loud. I hate fighting, especially when it involves raised voices. Moreover, there aren't a lot of people who can hold their own in a war of words with Professor Afalake Taiwo, the youngest professor of law at the University of Lagos. In almost 17 years of marriage, I've rarely won an argument with my wife. "Okay, Philip. Let's say you get there and you find out what really happened, or why it happened. What then? What do you want to do? Write a book?" "This is Nigeria, Falake," I scoffed. "You don't chase down the details of a mob action in the hopes of writing a bestseller." "Then, in the name of everything holy, tell me what you're hoping for." "I told you, the father of one of the victims hired me to—" Yes, I know." She threw her hands in the air and rolled her eyes. He wants you to write some report because he doesn't believe his son was a thief.